to Virginia Beach about 2 months ago, I thought that I was going to be at the ocean all the time. In fact, when I was looking for a place, one of the most important things for me was to find a place that was within walkable distance to the ocean. I'm not really a beach person per se, but I just love being near the water. Okay, so I had a little weather break because Virginia Beach has different plans for me today. The thunderstorms keep rolling in. But yes, for 2 months I didn't come here at all. Shortly after I moved here, I lost my dog Romeo. And I kind of lost my sense of purpose. You know, I used to get up in the morning to feed him, to walk him. And for the last 12 years, my life really revolved around him. And if you do have a senior dog, you probably know what I mean. He was blind and deaf, but even before that, my life revolved around him. He was my everything. Yeah. I work from home, so after that happened, I would stay in bed until the last possible minute. I would roll out of bed about 5 minutes before my shift started and work all day. And it wasn't until my first break, my first morning break, that I would get dressed. I would jump in the shower, get dressed, or honestly, oh my goodness, hold that top. Ah! Okay, sorry about that. I just saw a lot of crab walking really fast, and I see more, and once you look at them, they crawl into these big holes. But what I was saying, you know, at my first morning break, then I would jump in the shower and either get dressed, but a lot of times I would just put my pajamas right back on and work all day. I barely left the house, and I only came here twice since I moved here. Once to make my previous video about a month ago, and the other time there was a free concert here on the beach. The Wailers were playing, and I am a huge Bob Marley fan, and they happened to be the band that played with him. So I was really looking forward to that, but the concert never happened because it got rained out. So other than that, I pretty much stayed home. Then about 10 days ago, I told myself, okay, Sylvie, you need to start living again. You need to get out of the house and find your joy again. So I made a promise to myself to come to the ocean every day, sometimes before work, sometimes after work, sometimes I would walk on the beach, and sometimes I would just sit and watch the water for a really long time. And after a few days, I realized that I was actually starting to feel a little bit better. Then yesterday, I was scrolling through social media, and I came across this post from a woman who also lives here in Virginia Beach. And she mentioned that she had been dealing with some health issues. She mentioned that after she started coming to the ocean every day, her symptoms became less severe, and she really felt that being near the ocean had really helped her. Now, I'm definitely not saying that the ocean cures anything, but it did make me stop and think, like, maybe I'm not the only person who feels different after spending time near the water. Why do so many people seem to feel better when they're near the water? Is it the salt air, or is it the sound of the waves, or is it simply being outside? Or maybe it's just being surrounded by nature. I honestly don't know. Maybe there's a scientific explanation, or maybe there isn't. All I know is that ever since I started coming here regularly, I feel better, and it's not because my life changed all of a sudden. No, I still miss my doggy every day. I still have the same responsibilities, and I still have the same job that I really don't like, but somehow every time when I come here, and I leave a little bit lighter than I did when I arrived. Maybe that's why having the ocean nearby has always mattered so much to me. And now I'm curious, do you have a place like that? It could be the mountains, or it could be the lake, or a hiking trail, or perhaps it's just your own backyard, but it's somewhere you go where you always feel a little bit better afterwards. I'd love to know where that place is for you. And maybe there is truly such a thing as a little bit vitamin C.